So hi guys, welcome back to my DD Projects channel again. So in the last video I taught you how to create an object by using JavaScript code in p5.js. So in this video I'm gonna teach you how to create a soccer game by using JavaScript code in code.org. So code.org is also a web editor, so it is very easy to open. So open a Chrome browser or anything that you have, so type code.org and press enter. So you will be redirected to the code.org website thing. So you have to just log in. So I have just logged in, so you know how to log in. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna teach you soccer game. Okay, so without wasting this time, let's get started. Okay guys, so this is how the code.org looks like. Okay, and the today's class output will be like this. So it is a very interesting game. Okay, so if we press space, it just wall just moves. So I will teach you how to do this game. Okay, let us start the video without wasting the time. So guys, first, in the last video we have learned how to create objects. So we are using the same concepts and learn more concept like how to add images to that objects. Okay, let us start the video. So first we have created the ball, player paddle and computer paddle as sprite objects. Okay, so we have created a three sprite objects. The first object is ball, the first variable ball. So we have created a ball as create sprite. Variable create sprite is equals to create sprite. We are giving the x-axis as 200, the y-axis as 200. It should be in the center. Okay, and the width of it should be 10 and the height of it should be 10. So you can see the ball is in center, the width it's all equal 10 and 10. Okay, so let me remove this. So see, first we have created a box square like this in the center. Okay, and then we added the animation called ball. So as you can see now the ball is appeared. Okay, so ball dot set animation round brackets double quotations and the ball. So ball is the variable or the object which we have created. So ball dot set animation. So set animation is used to add image to any object or any variable any thing. Okay, so set animation ball. So why we have given ball is that not for the variable thing. So we have an image called ball. Okay, so the image name is ball. So if I just change it to ball 1, okay, if I just change it to ball 1 and just go to code and run, see, it shows error. Why? In the sense, so we have to give the image name. Okay, the image name is ball1 and run. So you can see the ball image over here. So we have to type the image name over here like ball dot set animation open round brackets double quotations and then ball1. Okay, and the next we have created is that player paddle. So player paddle is this. So this is the player paddle. Okay, so we have created a player called paddle is equals to create sprite 370 x-axis x and the 200 at 200 is the y axis. So 10 is the width, 70 is the height. So again, if we type player paddle dot set animation player. Okay, so you know what is this set animation. So set animation is used to add an image to an object or a variable. So player is an image which I have over here. So this is the player image which I have. Okay, and the next thing which we have created is that the computer paddle. Okay, so this is the computer paddle. This robot which we are seeing is the computer paddle. So I'll just remove the image and then show you. So see, this is the computer paddle. Okay, we our computer paddle is equals to create sprites 40 x and the 2200 y, 10 width and 70 height. Okay, so let me add the image like computer paddle dot set animation robot. So we have the image called robot here. Okay, so we are just call that over here robot. So it is like this. Okay, I'm telling you this is as x and the y, so you will be get confused what is that x and the y. So here below the run option we have the show grid. So this helps us to see the x and the y axis. So x and the y axis is that to give the positions, okay, to give the positions for an object or like that. So in this, by using the show grid option, so we can easily see the position. So if we want to place the ball here, so see the position, it's 49 to 99, so we can write 49 to 99 like that. Okay, so I don't want the grid, so if I press it just vanishes. And then that's it. We have created a mm, three variables, and the next variable to store different state of game. Okay, so this game state this game state is it will store state of games. Okay, first without serving, how will you play badminton? So this serve. Okay, game state play, game state serve, and the last one is game state over. Okay, so we have created a game state variable and then we have given it a serve. So and the next thing is variables to keep the score. Okay, so you can see here this is for robot score and this is for my score. Okay, so variable comp score is nothing but computer score is equals to 0. Variable player score is equals to 0. And the next we created a function. We type created a function called draw. So draw is used to style or display things. Mm, draw is used to okay, display things or style. Okay, the background it, so background round brackets double quotations hello. Okay, so the background color we are telling the background color as yellow, so this is yellow what we have given. And the next is, so we have created an if condition over here. So if condition so if conditions are conditions. Okay, if conditions are nothing but we are telling computer the conditions. Okay, if this thing happens, what should happen, all those things, that is called conditions. So we are telling computers conditions. Okay, so ball dot is touching computer paddle. Okay, we are telling computer that if ball is touching computer paddle. Okay, if this ball is touching computer paddle, or another condition, ball is touching player paddle. If this ball touch computer paddle or player paddle, so it should play sound. So play sound is used to play songs. Okay, play sound it dot mp3. So it dot mp3 is the song, the file name of the song which I have. So go to this settings over here and press on manage assets. So here upload file or the record audio, you can record your own audio what the sound should come when it touches to the player pedal and the computer pedal, or you can upload the song which you have in the computer. So I have the it.mp3, so it should play a sound like this, it.mp3 the file name. Okay, so if the ball is touching the computer pedal and the player pedal, the sound should play. Okay, and the next thing is we are creating the edge sprites. So edge sprites is created to the ball. Okay, to the edges, so it should not just so it should to help the ball to bounce off. Okay, and the next thing we have created is the if condition. Okay, again we are telling the conditions. So ball is touching top edge. Okay, if this ball is touching top edge, or the ball is touching the bottom edge, if it touch the bottom edge or the top edge, it should play sound world it.mp3. So it is so the file I have already. So the sound should play like this. Okay, and the next thing is that if game state is equals to serve. Okay, so first game state is serve. So if the game state is in serve, so it should display a text called press space to serve. Okay, so it should display a text called press space to serve. Okay, and the next thing is to display the scores. So text comp score is so it should show a text like compute comp score 170/20 is nothing but the positions where it should place. So 170 20 or this is 230/20 like that. Okay, so computer score it should display in this 170/20 position, and the text player score it should display in the 230/20 uh, position. And the next thing is player paddle dot y is equals to world dot mouse y. So this is used to make the player paddle move with the mouse y position. So see, this moves with the help of the mouse. So if I just move the mouse, even that moves, so we are doing that over here. Okay, and the next thing is AI for the computer paddle make it move with the ball's y position. Okay, we are telling the computer paddle to follow the ball. Okay, you observe here. So wait, I'll press this space. So where the ball goes, even the computer goes there. So we are telling computer to follow the ball's positions. Okay, if ball goes down, and if it goes down, even it should go up. So we are telling the computer paddle to do that thing. Okay, and the next thing is that we are taking a for loop. Okay, so draw line at the center. So as you can see the lines over here, so we are typing the code to do that lines. Okay, var I is equals to 0, I is lesser than 400, I is equals to I plus 20. So we are telling the line to overlap like 1 2, so this thing. Okay, and the next thing is that create edge boundaries, make the ball bounce with the top and the bottom edge. So we are making the ball to bounce off to the top edge, bottom edge, and the player paddle, computer paddle. Okay, for that ball dot bounce off top edge. So bounce off, so it helps to bounce off the things. So see, so it should bounce when it touches to bottom and the top edge. Okay, see. So it get bounce off when it touches to the bottom and the top edge. And the next thing is ball dot bounce off player paddle, ball dot bounce off computer paddle. So we are telling the computer to do that. If ball touches to the player, it should also bounce off, and if ball touches to the robot, again it should bounce off. Okay, when it touch, even if it touch to player paddle, it should bounce off. If it touch to computer paddle, it should bounce off. Okay, and the next thing is that serve the ball when space is pressed. Okay, then only we have given us text press space to serve. Only if we type that it won't work. Okay, so if key down space, so we are telling that if space button is pressed. Okay, so when game state is served, if we press space button, it should go to game state play. Okay, first we serve and then we play. Okay, we are telling computer that when it is in the game state serve. Okay, so if when in that game state serve we press space, it should go to game state play. And if it go to game state play, player paddle dot set animation should again come to player paddle. So see here, when the ball go out of boundary, so he just fall. Okay, and again if I press space, he just stand up. So we are telling that to happen in the line number 63. Okay, and then in the 60 to 62, what we're telling is that when we, so it is in the serve state. Okay, press when we press space, okay, it should come to the play, game state play. So now we are playing. Okay, we are telling that to happen. And the next thing is that, so reset the ball to the center if it is cross the screen. So if ball dot x is greater than 400, or if ball dot x is lesser than 0, play sound score dot mp3. So if ball is lesser than 400, or ball is greater than 400, or ball is lesser than 0, play sound score dot mp3. So when these two is greater than 400 or lesser than 0, it should play sound log score dot mp3. Okay, and the next thing is, if ball dot x is greater than 400, computer score should become +1. So for that we have written computer score is equals to score +1. So and then what should happen is that player paddle dot set animation player fall. So see this thing, we are adding an animation for this. You have to fall, so we are adding a player for animation for that. And the next thing is that if ball is lesser than 0, player score is equals to player score +1. If robot leaves the ball out of the boundary, I have to get a +1 score. Okay, and the next thing is that reset. Okay, if when the game state is equals to serve. Okay, if player score is equals to 5, score is equals to 5. Okay, if player score is equals to 5, score is equals to 5, game state is equals to over. Text game over 170 160, text press R to restart 150 180. Okay, these are the positions 170 160. Okay, what is the if condition is that if player score is 5, okay, or if computer score is 5, game state should come to over. So I will show you practically. So if computer score 5 points, okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now it should come to the game state over. So when it come to the game state over, the text should display like game over in the 170 and 160 position. So game over, and the next below that the text should be like press R to restart the game. So here you can see press R to restart. Okay, it is in the 150 180 position. And the next what we are telling is that if key down R, okay, if it is in the game over state, if you press key R, okay, game state should again come for serve, and computer score should become 0, player score should become 0. So you see here, okay, 1 minute. So I'll just make a, so see here, okay, when so it is 5 points and mine is 0. Okay, when I just press R, see, it comes to the serve state and all the points will become 0. So we are telling that. Okay, and the next thing is that we are displaying all those things by writing draw sprites. And the last two functions are like function serve is like if the function serve, okay, ball dot velocity x is equals to 5, ball dot velocity y is equals to 3. So we are telling the ball speed. Okay, so see, okay, if, I will give it 10. Okay, so I'll just give 10 and run. See the speed, speed is the ball. Okay, and if I just give it to 5, so check out the difference of the speed of the ball. Okay, so we are telling the speed of the ball. Okay, so so I will tell you what is velocity x. Okay, velocity x is which velocity x, it moves rightwards. Okay, well, when we give velocity x, no, it's the object or ball moves right side. So why this velocity y is given is that not for the to move, not to move left. So it is given to the move downwards. Okay, it should move even for right and downwards. Both should happen at a time. Okay, and the function reset. So at the time of reset, the ball should again come back to the center. Ball x position and the y position should again come to the center. 200 200. Okay, ball dot velocity or velocity of the ball, okay, it should not move at that state. At reset state it should not move, so we are telling that. So if we do all these things, you can find an output like this. So this is an amazing game which I have done in my career. So I like this game very much. So please like, share and subscribe. That's all in this video. So in the next class, in the next sorry, I'm telling next class. So in the next video I will show you and some kind of animation thing in the same web editor called code.org. So meet you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.